Just like a man's journey to find the life's meaning never ends, similar to that, a photographer's search for the perfect photo bag never ends. But I think I have found that perfect camera bag for me, at least in 2024. So let's talk about that. Before I show you my new camera bag for 2024 and talk about all the gears that I carry with me while traveling, let me quickly welcome to anyone who is watching my video for the first time. Hi, my name is Ayan, and on this channel I talk about tech, travel, transform, and the epitome of everything that helps you achieve creative independence and location freedom. So if you resonate with any of that, do smash that subscribe button. Now let's talk about my new camera bag. So as I mentioned, a photographer's search for the perfect camera bags never end. And as some of you already have seen that for the very long time, I have been using a Peak Design everyday bag as my camera bag. I'm still using that bag, but not as a camera bag, but as an everyday carry tech bag. And I have replaced that with this new Bagsmart bag. So let's talk about the bag first. So as I mentioned, this is made by a company called Bagsmart. And from the exterior, you can see that this is a really premium looking bag. Over here you get some leather straps. These are not buckled down, but this is actually held by these buttons that you can quickly detach from. And this is, I'm not really sure which material is made up of it, but it's really good. However, the color I picked is really light and dust magnet. This also comes in a few different other color options. So if you are interested in that, do check that out. This video is not sponsored by anyone, so this bag and anything that you will see in this video, I have bought myself from my very own hard-earned money. Now that's out of the way, let's get into the bag. So as I was mentioning, this bag is really good. As you can see, this stands on its own. It has a really great padding everywhere. It's really comfortable to wear, especially if you are going on some photo expedition a day or two in a different city or a different country altogether. The straps are really solid, they are really broad, and you can also see that this has a luggage pass-through, so you can also put it on top of your carry-on luggage bag. Let's start from the very back and I'll show you what everything I have in there. So on the bag you can see it has a laptop pocket, and this pocket can easily carry a 15-inch laptop. Currently I'm carrying the 14-inch MacBook Air, and this is my go-to laptop for all sort of video and film editing. I have shown this many times on this channel, so let's not go deep into that. But as you can see, this bag has a great padding even for the laptops, and as I mentioned, you can easily put a 15-inch laptop over here. This also has some space lifted from the ground, so if you by mistake drop this bag, your laptop will be very secured and safely held in there. Now that was about laptop pocket, and if you see in the front, this also has a small pocket, and this is where the main camera things go. So this bag is really organized in two different sections, the top part and the bottom part, and this is where all the camera goes. But before that, I like to show you one very interesting feature of that bag, and that is that you can access your main camera, your primary camera, very easily from the side. So as you can see, it has a side door over here, and if you open it, you can see that it will directly take you to the main camera. So you can pull it out and start shooting videos, start taking photos right away. So that is one great addition to this bag. Now before taking a look at the inside, you can see we have one pocket over here which is for water bottle, and we have one small buckle here, and that is really useful. I'll show you that in a bit. On the other side, we have another water bottle holder, but over here we also have an extra strap using which I am holding my tripod of my choice, which is the Ulanzi travel tripod ombre video, which I've already made video. You can check it out down in the description. So yeah, this holds my tripod fairly easy. And you can also put a water bottle if you don't want to carry a tripod, and this strap can easily come out if you don't want it over here. Now let's go inside the bag, and I first let it put out of the way to focus on this particular section, which is where all the camera equipment goes. So you can zip it from either side, and this will reveal the origami style organization that you have over here in the camera section. And before moving to that, let's talk about this particular section over here. And there is a small zipper compartment over here, and over here I'm just carrying the rain cover of this bag, which comes with the bag itself. So out of the box, like my Peak Design everyday carry bag, this bag is not waterproof, but they send you a rain cover. So if you accidentally stuck in the rain, you can just use that to cover your bag. And this is a great pocket because it has some elastic buckles over there on which you can attach extra batteries, but I have not done over here. I'll show you where I keep my extra batteries and SD card in a bit, but let's talk about this particular section on the top. And This is like the camera bag origami section where you can combine different sections and you can keep gears organized. So of course my primary camera is not in here because that's what I'm recording on, so I have put a different camera just to showcase, but you can take a look. This looks really cool and all the camera gears are very well protected. So on the very first I have a small tripod with me, and this is a tripod that I use to take photos and record videos using my mobile phone. This is by Manfrotto and this has been a really good tripod. This is with me for so many years and it has served me really well. And over here I also keep this small pressure air blower. This is to clean the camera lenses, this is to clean the screen, and if you have small debris on cameras you can easily get rid of them using that. You can also clean your camera sensors if they have some dust, but yeah, this one is really handy and I travel with it all the time. And this camera bag can easily carry one camera with the bigger telephoto lens and as well as a couple of prime lenses along with it. This will not take a lot of different big lenses, but if you are just going for a small photo expedition or maybe a small trip for 1 or 2 days, this is a great bag. So as I mentioned, my primary camera is not in there. My primary camera is something that I'm shooting on. It's Fujifilm X-H2 and the lens that I'm using is a Tamron 17-70 f 2.8 aperture. So that is what I'm currently shooting on, but it sits here very well perfectly. But over here I have put in my other camera, which is the Canon 200D or Canon SL2 with the L bracket attached, and this stays here very good along with the kit lens. So as I mentioned, this bag will easily carry multiple prime lenses, and over here you can see another prime lens that I used on my Fujifilm camera. It's a 23mm f2, a great travel lens, a great lens for photography for Fujifilm. It has a weather sealing and it has the aperture ring like all the Fuji lenses, and I really love this lens, my favorite travel lens of all time. And just to showcase you that this bag can carry different camera lenses, I've also put my Canon lenses over here, which is the Canon Nifty 50mm and Canon 24mm, which I used to use for YouTube video recordings, but now these are my secondary camera. Over here, this is a really interesting thing. So this is my filter bag, which I keep to have all my filters, and currently it's having 3 filters, and that's, I think, the most that you can keep in here. Over here I also have this cleaning pen by Movement where you can clean the camera and clean the lenses, but I usually keep 2 different filters over here. So the first filter of choice that I have over here is this variable ND filter, and this variable ND filter I am not really sure which company is that because I picked it in a local market in Singapore, but this is a really high quality variable ND filter. The second filter that I have is this circular polarizer, which is again a great filter if you are into photography and want to cut out reflections. And in the mid pocket I just have some step up rings, so I can use these filters on different lenses. All these filters are 77mm, but my lenses are either 72mm or 67mm, so that's these step up rims comes into this picture. And this bag which I just got from Amazon, it's really handy to keep these filters in the backpack. Alright, moving ahead, I also have 2 different things over here. So this is again my mount for the phone, which is used to record videos and shoot photos on phone. So this attached to this Manfrotto tripod like this, and this gives me a good phone video creation or the phone photography setup. And yeah, this one is made by Ulanzi. It's called ST03. And this one is also compatible by Arca Swiss, so you can also mount it on the tripod because my tripod also has Arca Swiss compatibility. And then I just have another cleaner for the lens cleaning purposes, nothing fancy. That's all for this section. I also have my DJI Mic 2 over here. I have made a complete video about it, so you can check that out. I am using this again to record this video. But yeah, DJI Mic 2 is something that I really use for all my video creation work. Over here I also have my action camera of choice, and that is the latest Hero 12 Black by GoPro. This is the camera that I use underwater. This is the camera that I mount on adventure sports, so when I'm out there doing something fun activity and I don't want to risk my main camera. This is also the camera that I sometimes use on FPV, but for that I also have a Hero 11 Mini. But yeah, my GoPro stays in here as well. And in the last section I just have a microfiber cloth because it's a must-have accessory for all the filmmakers and photographers. And last but not the least, I have my Peak Design camera strap, using which I can attach my camera body because when you're taking photos, it's really handy if you have a camera strap while traveling and taking photos. So that's all for this section, but as I mentioned, this section also opens up over here like this, and once it opens up, you can see that this section have another pocket, and on this pocket you have special organizers for your battery and your SD card. So you can see I am carrying some extra batteries, I am having my card reader, and over here this is a small mint box, but in this I carry all my extra SD cards, some pen drives and whatnot. So yeah, this stays in really neat and tidy and organized, and you can close it up like this. Now I also want to talk about this particular clip and why it's here, because since all your camera gears are here and you are carrying this backpack on your shoulders, you need to make sure that all these are secured. And one extra layer of security that this backpack has provided is using this clip you can actually lock all the zips inside it. So what I can do is I can put all the zips over here like this, and this will make sure that my camera gears are protected, and this will just add a small security. Though on all the zips where your camera compartment is there, you can also put another padlock, because the zips are padlock compatible. But yeah, if you just want a run gun extra layer of security, you just can put it like this on the clip. You don't have to be the most secured person out there, but you just have to level up your security one bit so people are scared and not get into your bag. Alright, moving to the top compartment. So since this is a hybrid camera bag, this top compartment comes in like this, and this actually provides a lot of spacing so you can put your clothes. So this becomes a good hybrid bag if you want camera gears over here. You can put 1 or 2 days of clothing easily over here. You can also put a small hoodie, and this has a lot of space, trust me. You can put a lot of clothes over here, easily 2 to 3 days of clothes, especially if you're using a compressed packing cube. But for now I'm just carrying my drone here. So my drone of choice as of now is again a Mavic Mini. This is a very old version and I'm looking to upgrade in near future, but for now I'm still using Mavic Mini. And this is a case that I have from my Mavic Air 1 days, and over in the back I have my remote. But as I mentioned, this bag has a lot more space, so you can put a lot of different things including clothing, and this closes up like this, and you can tie a quick knot, and this entire camera bag closes like this. So yeah, that was all the things that I carry in my camera bag. I really love this, especially given the fact that this doesn't look like a camera bag but looks like a everyday day pack that you are going, so you do not attract any extra attention on the road or while you are traveling. And that was one of the major reason I picked it up. As I mentioned, this color might get dirty, but we'll take a look and I'll keep you posted. So that was all for today's video. Hope you learned something new, hope you enjoyed. If you did, do leave a like below, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram for more such updates. And on that note, I'm gonna see you in the next one.